Who are you? That's what I texted back at 3:08 a.m. when she asked me to unlock the door. Not sure, babe, or coming. Just those 3 words that changed everything. She'd been out again. 5th weekend in a row. Same story. The girls needed her for some emergency happiness that apparently required a sheer black dress and heels I couldn't afford on my construction salary. I wasn't always this guy. The guy who noticed patterns, who counted lies, who sat alone eating microwave dinners while her perfume still hung in the air like evidence of something wrong I pretended not to see. But here's the thing about betrayal. It doesn't happen overnight. It builds, layer by layer, excuse by excuse, until you wake up one day and realize you've been a ghost in your own relationship for months. The text came through again. Seriously, you're going to ignore me. I stared at the screen. Wasn't angry. Wasn't even hurt anymore. Just done. Because by the time someone treats you like background noise in your own life, you owe them nothing but silence. That night, I slept better than I had in months. She slept in her car. Next morning, Jake noticed something at the job site. You look different, man. What's up? Just paying attention to things I should have noticed earlier. He raised an eyebrow. That bad? I thought about it. About how Natalie used to bring snacks when we watched games. Real buffalo wings, not just chips. How she'd curl up next to me, legs across my lap, talking about our future like it was something we were building together instead of something she was avoiding. Now she sat at the edge of the couch like she was waiting for an Uber that hadn't even been ordered yet. Getting clearer, I said. When I got home that evening, she was in the kitchen making tea like nothing happened. Hair pulled back, phone in hand, that look she got when she thought she was being wronged. Did you seriously text me, "Who are you?" she asked, not looking up. Yeah. She stared at me like I'd grown a second head. Are you mad? Number just not interested in pretending anymore. That's when she panicked. Not the crying kind, the calculating kind, like she was running damage control on a situation that was finally slipping out of her hands. Pretending? What are you talking about? I grabbed my thermos, poured the last of my coffee. Natalie, we haven't been in a relationship for months. You've been out more than you've been in. Don't talk to me. Don't ask how I'm doing. Don't sit next to me anymore. But you get dressed up every weekend for people I've never met. She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. Because the truth doesn't need volume. It just needs space. You told me to forget about you, I added. So I did. Her whole body went slack like someone cut puppet strings. From that morning forward, I moved differently. Didn't slam doors or pack bags dramatically. Just started detaching. Stopped texting during the day. No more, how's your day, or want anything from the store. Stopped eating dinner with her. Started cooking for myself, cleaning my own plate. Changed the Netflix password. Canceled our shared Spotify. Unfollowed her on Instagram. She noticed. Started watching my stories obsessively. Liked old photos. Sent random messages. "Lol, this pic is wild," or "Remember this day?" I didn't reply. Then I saw her recent posts while cleaning up my social media. Photos from nights out I was never told about. Expensive drinks at upscale bars. New outfits that definitely didn't come from her boutique discount. One photo stopped me cold. Group shot with people I'd never seen. All couples except Natalie, positioned between 2 guys with her arms around both. Caption: Found my weekend crew. The thing about social media is it doesn't lie about priorities. It shows exactly where someone invests their energy. And hers was everywhere except with me. She tried everything after that. Came home earlier, made dinner randomly, wore the cozy sweatpants I used to love, even created a playlist called Us and sent it to me. I played the first track, paused it, deleted the message, too late for symbolism. One night she came to bed wearing only my old flannel shirt, the intimacy card. But I wasn't interested in transactional affection. I didn't want performance. I wanted a partner. That ship had sailed months ago when she chose attention over intention. Is there someone else? She asked directly. I looked her dead in the eye. Me! She laughed like I was being sarcastic. But I wasn't. There was someone else. The version of me I'd lost in this relationship. The one with self-respect, peace, routines that didn't revolve around waiting for scraps of attention. The end came on a Tuesday, trash night. She followed me to the garage. Can we talk? I set the bin down, leaned against my workbench. Go ahead. She looked tired, not sleep-deprived tired, soul-tired. I know I messed up. I was stupid. I thought I wanted freedom, but all I found was noise. You were always there, and I treated you like a placeholder. She swallowed hard. I miss us. Months ago, those words would have made me hope, made me think we could rebuild, but now they just hung in the air like smoke. There is no us, Nat. There's you, there's me, and there's everything we ignored between us. She started crying, quiet, shameful tears. I don't get how you can be so cold now. I smiled faintly. It's not cold, it's clarity. I walked past her slowly, respectfully, didn't hug her, didn't wipe her tears. I'd done all that before when I thought it meant something. 15 minutes later, she left quietly. Last time we truly spoke. Next morning, I printed up a property split. Fair division. She kept the bedroom furniture, kitchen stuff, the car I'd co-signed. I kept the apartment, the lease in my name. Left the envelope on the dining table. 2 days later, she was gone. No dramatic goodbye, just an empty closet and a door that clicked shut at 4:23 p.m. while I was at work. The weeks after were still. Not happy, not sad, just still. There were moments I expected to hear the bathroom sink running. Nights I reached across the bed forgetting no one was there. But when you've been lonely inside a relationship long enough, being alone afterward feels like relief. Tommy at work started including me in after-hours beers again. Invitations I'd been declining for months to stay available for someone who was never actually available for me. Jake noticed the change immediately. Man, you look lighter. What happened? Stopped carrying extra baggage. She came around? Nope, I did. A month later, she texted, Hey, hope you're okay. Thinking about you. I didn't reply. Week later. That new BBQ place near your job made me think of you. Still nothing. Then, do you hate me? 2 months later came her final message. I still don't understand how you let me go so easily. I stared at it for a long time, then typed back the only response she'd get. You let you go. I just accepted it. These days I live across town. Smaller place with a balcony that gets great morning light. I cook properly now. Read more. Hit the gym 5 days a week. Don't stare at my phone waiting for it to buzz. When people ask what happened with Natalie, I keep it simple. She told me to forget about her, so I did. But here's what I learned. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. No screaming, no begging, no grand gestures. Just quiet dignity and the understanding that you can't love someone into loving you back. And sometimes, when someone shows you exactly who they are, the smartest thing you can do is believe them the first time.